What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Monster episode 3. Gonna go ahead and give this a try. Had a bunch of you say, you've seen a bunch of reactors do it, and it's not owned by like Crunchyroll or, anything like that. So, full video with no filter. I might put a slight filter. I don't know. Maybe we'll just try to fully commit. If you see this with no filter on top of it and full audio, know that it worked out. If it didn't, and you see that I had to cut the audio, put a filter on top of it, you know what happened. But we're going to try it. I'm just going to try to leave it up there. I did check out a couple of the channels that you guys had told me put it up there, and I mean, it's full blown, like, just out there. So we're going to try it. Jumping off last episode, we saw his life pretty much come crumbling down. The mentor that he sought out and was working for, the fiance he had, the daughter of his mentor. He was pretty much damn near second go-to in the entire hospital. People looked at him and he just got pretty much basically relegated to the lowest position that you can as a doctor. And it wouldn't be so bad if he wasn't so high up. And just gave his positions away, shitted on him, and just basically doing everything he can to make him crack. And but besides that, everyone that was treating him like shit, they seem to have died last episode. I don't know if that's a dream he was having. Which then you start getting like real strong Death Note vibes. It's like, wait. All these people that were causing issues just all suddenly died at the same time? So how... I'm curious, like, the reason and the explanation on that. Is it like... But I've been told there's no supernatural thing, so I'm not going to make it seem like if he thinks a certain way, then it happened. I don't know. It looked like, from what I saw, everybody that did him wrong last episode just dropped dead. So I have absolutely no idea. We'll see what happens. Pressing play on the episode right now. I'm gonna skip through the opening whenever that comes up, because I find that is a lot real hard problems with YouTube, because it's songs and beats and things, but I'll cut that out. Or just skip it here. Tell me they don't suspect him. Tell me they're not gonna blame him for it. He's like, yeah.
今までずっとご自宅に？いや、朝方まで酒を飲んでて何か。実はアイスラー記念病院のハイネマン院長、オッペンハイム外科部長、そしてドクターボイヤーがお亡くなりになられました。
Do they think he has probable cause because they were like, hey, we heard you were recently let go from your position and blah 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 blah. I'm gonna skip through this. Click. Oh, click back. Cool. Chapter 3, a murder. Like, I'm curious, do they just think that, like... Okay, he's not arrested. I was like, maybe they're... I was like, is his life gonna even get worse now? He's gonna get convicted for these? Bro, if you don't put your shoulder down and get through those, thank you. This is wild. That's what I'm saying. Were there any wounds? Did they all die of, like, cardiac arrest? What the hell? This creepy ass violin is really doing it for me right now. Everybody wants his help now. Nobody wanted to talk to him yesterday. He does. He has the grudge. I have a feeling he's gonna get really, like, prosecuted for that shit. What about him? Oh god. Or he's gotta get into surgery. He can't search the whole hospital and the surrounding areas for 2 kids.
探しました。でもどこにも。
何なんだ。
Is there no like rolling security at this hospital? Like every major hospital I've ever been to? Maybe because I live in a big city that like there's security and police around the area, sometimes even in very good security cams and all that type of like this is supposed to be the most like prestigious out here in Germany and shit, and we can't get any type of surveillance on anything. I was gonna say I don't feel bad for her, but I guess I do a little bit, just because she was a whore for the streets doesn't mean she deserved to lose her father, even though her father was pretty bad as well. But at least a little bit I saw of them, I guess they didn't deserve to die and her have to go on without her dad, but they kind of had that shit coming.
それが突然ただの人になっちまったんだ。ショックも大きいわな。こんな時になんてこと。
Yeah, her life is gonna change like crazy. I have a feeling they're gonna want to like really question him. Like, hey, we heard you were fired and demoted, and you want to. Yo, his face is wild.
そんなまだまだ弱敗者です。
Why you got a twitch? You got a twitch?
子供たちの行方は
Why is he freaking out?
それよりも院長以下3名の死因が判明しましたよ。彼らの体内から硝酸性の毒物が検出。
Somebody poisoned their drinks or something like that?
というと筋肉弛緩剤。
さすがお医者さんだけあってお詳しい。
しかしそんなものをどうやって。
キャンディーですよ。
キャンディー
The person that sent the candy to the kids!
同じキャンディーの包み紙が発見され、
Oh shit!
同じものが検出されました。
Yo, are you good, dog?
3人がどこで手に入れたのかお心当たりないですか？
知りませんよそんなこと。それより双子の捜索はどうなってるんですか？
捜査の主導権は州警察から我々連邦捜査局に移りました。 この事件元をたどると
Yeah, the guy behind him, I don't know about that.
時から繋がっている可能性もあります。東ドイツから亡命し、両親を何者かに殺された子供たちを診療した病院の院長らが殺されたわけですから、政治的なテロという線も考えられます。
Okay.
あの子たちが大きな鍵を握っているかもしれない。
I was really curious how they were gonna explain the three of them dying, but okay. I'm down with it. Makes sense. Why did you lie to him? Oh god. Yep, they're starting to put suspicion on him. Bro, are you good?
ああ、キーを叩いているんだよ。頭の中のディスクに全ての情報を入力している。情報取り出しのキーを押せば、そんなまだまだ弱敗者です。ドクター天馬は
What?
天才呼ばわりしたのに対して照れて言葉に詰まる。
I mean, that's just like a tool of his to remember stuff, I'm guessing.
警察か。
Huh.
お前疑われてんじゃないのか。
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of suspicion on him.
僕にはあるからね。気にすんなよ。俺もしつこく質問されたんだ。なんだか疲れたな。この事件のほとぼりが冷めたら日本に帰る。
Yeah, he wants to get the hell out of there.
研究心を持ってドイツまでやってきたけど、一連の騒動のおかげで人の命を救うという医者の本分に立ち返れた気がするし。おい、寂しいこと言うなよ。
I mean, yeah, his life has kind of come crashing down. At least he's still alive, though.
なんだかとっても。
I really hope that girl doesn't try to come back in his life. I ain't got the time for that.
ありがとうございます、ドクターテンマ。また働けますかね。ええ、もちろん。私がいないと店が潰れちまいますから。ただし無理はダメです。退院したら店に飲みに行きますよ。無理してないか 見張りにね。
So this whole parents getting killed twin storyline is gonna be.
やめるって噂、本当ですか？お願いだ。やめないで。
Why is that dude going around spreading shit like I'm trying to leave? Like, what?
やめるなんて
He only told one person.
お願いだ。
Can't trust anybody with anything.
ブーフナーさん。
But this parents being murdered
理事長がお呼びです。
in the kid's storyline is really like a major point right now. Not just because of that, but how it's all playing in.
今まで主要なポストは院長派閥で占められていたから、相当な人事粛清があるみたいなんです。ドクター・エッケナーはバイエルン州の小病院に飛ばされるっていうし。
そう。
ドクター・テンマ。
She wants him to be the
理事
director.
長に何か言われても頑張ってください。私たち応援してますから。
They're all fighting for
や
him.
めないでください。
I don't like any of I don't know if they're doing that on purpose, but I don't like the faces of anybody of these people in command.
君を外科部長に任命する。
Well, he got the position. That's gonna make him really conflicted mentally if he should leave.
院長の命令に逆らってチーフの座から外され、エヴァとの婚約も解消になり、ただの出世とは関係ない道を歩いていこうと決めた矢先に。
Jesus. He needs to get the hell out of there.
なんて人生だ。
Is chief of surgery? That's what he was before, though, correct? He just got put back in his position? I think. This is all fucked, though. And where the hell are those two?
外科部長に任命されたんですってね。本当によかった。
Bro.
健三、お父様のお葬式の時、私を慰めようとしてくれたでしょ。
No, that wasn't me.
嬉しかった。
If you don't take that coffee and throw it right in her face, I'm not doing this shit. I'm out. Goodbye.
健三、
Hell no.
お願い。私が悪かったわ。やり直したいの。
Bro, you didn't want me when I was just low hanging fruit down in the gutter in the streets. I'm actually happy for that. One, just because of how she handled it, and then two, like, there's a lot going on up there.
わかりました。私が出頭しましょう。
お願いします、外科部長。
オペの準備をしてください。
Hi.
まったく、この洪水いつになったら収まる。
I don't know, like, how much time is passing, but I need an update on how much time is going on here.
ろくなことがない。ヨーロッパ統合と言ったって、そこら中からろくでもないのが流れ込んでる。ああ、わけのわからん犯罪が増える一方だ。おっと。
Like, did they ever bring him in for more questioning and shit, or...?
2体ともナイフで首を切り裂かれています。
身元は？
シティヒ通りに住むライヒマン夫妻です。殺害現場は夫婦の自宅。何度に隠されていた遺体がこの洪水で流れ出したものと思われます。
Damn.
中年夫婦殺人事件。ドイツ全州にわたり
Typing that shit away.
すべて同じ手口です。裕福な中年夫婦ばかり狙った物取りでしょう。
いや、物取りと判断するには早すぎるな。データからすると
I love the voice
全ての被害者
actor.
に子供がいない。
Hate the face.
この夫婦にも子供はいません。
ただの物取りと判断してしまうには余計な共通項だと思わないかね。
しかし、どの被害者宅からも金品が盗み出されていますし、
いずれも被害者
Really
わずかだ。
hate the face.
単独犯ならそれでも見合うかもしれないがね。
では単独犯ではないと？
極めて厳重な鍵と警報装置をつけた家も2軒あった。しかし犯人はそれをいとも簡単に開け侵入している。そしてどの夫婦も特に抵抗した後も
That shit's creeping me out.
周囲の住民は事件当時物音一つ聞いていない。単独犯にしては 手際良すぎると思わないか？
は
この男を知ってるかね？
あ、いえ、
アドルフ・ユンケルス32歳。
Junkers is his last name?
逮捕歴。そいつの役割は鍵を開けること。いわゆる錠前屋だ。過去の中年夫婦殺害事件の際、3件の現場近くで目撃されている。
ではこの男が。
He was one of. He probably didn't do the whole thing by
まあ
himself.
君たち州警察の仕事はここまでだ。あとは我々連邦捜査局に任せたまえ。
あ、は
Did they find the twins, by the way?
やっぱりダメね。私タコ揚げなんて
Like that was there was two kids running around in the streets. Did we find
あ。
them?
で、どうだったよ。
Okay.
ゆうべの彼女。どうって、いい人だったよ。おいおい、理事の娘だぜ。まさか食事だけしてはいさよならってわけじゃないだろうな。それが食事中に休館のコールが鳴って
I don't like this dude.
病院に呼び戻されちゃって。なんだ
Isn't he the one telling all our
お
shit?
前な、仕事第一主義もいい加減にしろよ。後ですごい上玉逃して後悔することになるぞ。おい、聞いてんのかよ、外科部長。タコか。
おはようございます、外科部長。
カールのかい？
おじいちゃんがくれたんだ。でも全然
Is that the same boy?
中心がずれてるのかな。
外科部長、タコ揚げできるんですか？
I don't know if it is.
よくやったよ。高く持ち上げてごらん、カール。
こうですか？
そうそう。さて、うまくいくかな。それ。やった。
He seems like way too, I don't know, pure for whatever the hell this story's about to turn into. I don't know if it's going to be a political struggle, internal, higher up corporate struggle. This shit just looks like it's going to turn into a mess. We've got about 5 minutes left.
今度は自分であげるんだぞ、カール。
You better protect those kids. Someone tried to give their ass poison candy, by the way.
今日のオペはボートルコアン部髄膜腫。
Like, can't they look at the...
テリオナルアプローチでいく。
Didn't somebody bring the candies into the hospital, or they sent them via mail? I don't know.
素晴らしいオペだ。脳をほとんどリトラクトしていないとは。まさに天才の外科医だ。
There's a lot of pressure on him, by the way. Like, I mean, he's got to be confident in his skills, though, right? But, like, to always have that pressure on you of, like, oh, you're the best surgeon, like, you can never mess up. I guess that's why he's a doctor, he doesn't mess up. Oh, so this person's just gonna die and get run over. Oh, shit. Shit.
大変だ。救急車だ。救急車呼べ。私じゃない。私は悪くない。この人がいきなり道に飛び出してきたんだ。
Isn't that the guy they were looking for too? The locksmith?
はい。
容体は？
いやー、なんとも手の施しようが。
ある事件の重要参考人です。この男の証言次第で連続殺人事件が
Well, I hope they save him.
このまま死なれては困るんです。
しかし患者は非常に危険な状態です。うちの病院ではどうにも。アイスラー記念病院に最高の外科医が一人いますが、彼が来てくれるようならもしかして。
脳外科医。ドクター天馬ですね。
Mm-hmm.
わざわざすみません、ドクター天馬。
He really took his ass down there, huh?
意識は混迷状態。瞳孔は片側3台しています。
お久しぶりです、ドクター天馬。
How much time has passed since the funeral where he got interviewed at?
9年ぶりですね。院長の葬式以来です。
確か連
A decade?
ルンゲ警部です。
It's been 10 years?
我々連邦捜査局のためにも成功させてください。
What the hell? Did they ever find those two kids?
事件解決のためにどうしても生きていてもらわなくては困るんです。
Holy shit, we never got confirmation.
患者のためにあるんです。
それは結構。
それでは私はオペがありますので。
外科部長になられたそうですね。ドクター・テンマ。
I don't have time for this shit.
随分出世なさったようだ。
それが何か。
いえ、その若さで大したものだ。次期院長も間近なんでは？
いえ、私なんかまだまだです。
アイスラー記念病院殺人事件ですが、
My
非
god.
常に証拠物件が少なく、捜査は難航を極めています。唯一の手がかりは毒入りキャンディー。この手口がわかるのは知的犯罪だということ。知的犯罪というのは、被害者と加害者の間に何らかの利害
I
関係
don't.
があるのだ。
Okay, there's no way it could have been 10 years since the director and them died. No.
職業柄、年中こんな
That's just not possible. I had to have read that wrong. What timestamp was that at? Around the 19-minute mark. I'll go back and look.
解決しなかったものはないんですよ。ただの一件もね。
Yo, are we saving somebody's brain or not? He wants this guy to be fixed because he wants to use him as a witness or some shit, but like, you're just delaying. I need to get in there.
血腫除去を行う。急がないと脳ヘルニアが進行して危ない。
It's actually very interesting. They don't ever show us any of the surgery, by the way.
それによって多くの利益を得た人物はどう考えてもただ
I mean, this is just coincidence, though.
ドクター・テンマ。
I said this before the episode started, like, the police or people are going to suspect him because he was the one that had a grudge or something to, like, to lose or gain.
ご苦労いただいてありがとうございます。
いえ、患者のその後の容体は。
意識はあるのですが、右瞳孔が開大したままで、まだ左肩麻痺があります。
リハビリはもう開始されてますね。麻痺は時期に戻ります。順調ですよ。それから警察の人が面会したがるでしょうが、今は断ってください。
しかし、あのルンゲという刑事がしつこくて。
今は患者の回復が第一です。
Now y'all got me out here doing work that's not even my hospital.
ユンケルスさん。ユンケルスさん、私がわかりますか？この指が見えますか？
Is he alive? Hello?
どうです？答えられますか？
Hello? What?
なんです、ユンケルスさん。
He said the monster's coming?
来る？何が来るんですか？
Oh god, he's gonna slip back into a coma here in a minute. Nurse? Nurse? Is he not hooked up to any equipment?
モンスター。
That's the episode. This is a creepy ass ending too, by the way. Okay. So it was around here.
長の葬式以来です。
Oh, bro. Tell me who's got a better trigger finger than me. Tell me I didn't go back and hit that at the exact time.
ドクター・テンマ。
Man, some of us have skills and some of us don't. I want to get that exact lead up.
年ぶりです。
It's been 9 years, not since the director's funeral. I mean, am I interpreting that wrong? He's saying it's been 9 years. And I'm assuming that bottom line, like, not since the director's funeral, like, that's the last time he saw it, not since the director's funeral.
ですね。院長の葬式以来です。
確か連
So I'm taking as that, like, essentially it's been 10 years since they had that conversation. Like, that much time, like, did we ever find those kids? What happened to them? And he's, I mean, I'm guessing they never were able to pin down anybody for that, for the murder with the candy. I was gonna say, I can't remember when they said if people were dropping off gifts for the kids or people were sending in the gifts, but even if they were sending them in, you could maybe find out, like, where that package came from, but I don't know, it seems like a lot. But as I had suspected, the police are going to suspect him, just simply because when they start questioning it, they're going to ask other doctors, they're going to ask the the director's daughter, hey, is there anybody you know that was unhappy with your father, might have a grudge against him, a reason to kill him? And everybody, like, they're going to ask everybody those questions kind of that hang out in that area that are all kind of connected. And they're all going to be like, well, now that I think about it, they did just demote, you know, the best doctor in the hospital, and he was going against the director's orders. It's just like, even though to us as the viewer, I mean, he says he was drunk and he was, we didn't see him sleepwalking or doing anything. It's easy to point the finger at him for that. So we'll see. If I'm reading that correctly, I'm shocked. Like 10 years, they did show us a year. They showed us 1995, but I can't remember. I remember them showing us another year timestamp. I think it was in episode 1 or 2. I can't remember what the year was though. But some significant time has passed. Looks like he didn't end up going back to Japan. I really don't like that other doctor that's always like on the back of our shoulder, like trying to push us to do things in a certain direction and leaking all our information. But this dude says the monster's coming. We'll just play around with it, and we'll wait to see what happens. Again, I'm going to try to leave this fully out here for everybody to see and everybody to hear. That would be pretty great to do, because I don't know if we've ever been able to fully have an anime, just full, raw, audio visual that wasn't chopped up with a thing on it. So we'll see how it plays out. This is going to go up Tuesday. I put up a poll asking if you guys would be interested in me reacting to the Batman movie that just came out. I haven't seen it yet. So we're going to try to get that up this week with more Berserk and more One Piece. And that'll be about it. So I appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,